Have you ever clicked a suspicious link even while a part of you knowing something fell off? This happens to everybody. Maybe it was a text message saying your package couldn't be delivered. Maybe it was an email saying your account was locked. Maybe it was a fake job offer or even a fake Instagram warning. Or even worse, a scary bank alert. And after clicking it, you instantly thought, why did I just do that? I felt something was off, but I still clicked it anyway. What's interesting is most people think scams only work on people who aren't smart, but that's actually not true. Even the smartest people still click links. Even the people who study how to avoid clicking links still click links and fall for scams. So scammers don't just hack devices anymore, they are hacking emotions. They understand how humans behave under pressure, how urgency affects decision making, and how fear can override logic, how curiosity can override caution, how loneliness, distraction, stress, exhaustion, and routine can make us all vulnerable online. And honestly, that's what cybersecurity is becoming now. It's not just about protecting computers, but also protecting human behavior. We live in a world where technology is becoming psychologically intelligent. Apps compete for attention, algorithms study our behavior, scammers study reactions. AI can now imitate voices. Fake messages are becoming more believable, and sometimes our brains react emotionally before logic even has time to catch up. Hence why we end up in vulnerable moments of, why did I just click this? That's why red flags become invisible in certain moments. Phishing doesn't always feel dangerous. Sometimes it feels urgent, or exciting, or familiar, or emotionally triggering. And that clouds up sometimes our judgment before we click something. And that's just being human. And I think we need to stop shaming people for falling for scams and start understanding the psychological or psychology behind why it happens, because awareness without emotional understanding is incomplete. The truth is, most people don't click links because they're unintelligent. They click because they're human, and that's why conversations around cybersecurity need to become more human too. That's part of why I created this space called Outspace Cyber. Not just to talk about threats, but to talk about the emotional side of existing online in the AI area and AI era. Like, we are all connected to technology, and technology is all around us. Majority of us have devices in our home, our iPads, our TVs, our phones, and it's literally in our bedroom. Technology is literally everywhere. It's right here in the home with us. It's a part of our daily lives. And we need to really understand the impacts of the emotional side of clicking links and why we still click scams, because hackers know what gets you to want to be super excited to click something. Hackers know how to manipulate an email so that way it appears trusting. But how can we stop that? How can we, even though we see an email, what can help us to not click the link? And like I said, you don't have to be the smartest person in the room to not fall for a phishing scam. Anybody can fall for it. So this space, we won't just talk about threats, but we're going to talk about the emotional side of existing in the AI era, as mentioned before, how technology affects trust, identity. It impacts our peace of mind, our human behavior, because cybersecurity is no longer just technical anymore, especially in this AI age. It's personal. Thank you for listening to the first emotional reflection episode of Outspace Cyber. And remember, protect your peace, protect your identity, and stay aware in a digital world. And if you have any questions or concerns or just want to chat, feel free to just leave a comment below, and I am here to help whoever needs help